Good morning. Thought I'd tell you a little bit about your pocket watch. It's entirely Swiss made, so that's the movement and the case. Not sure about the dial. It is an enamel dial, but it's printed Acme Lever H. Samuel, Manchester. Most jewellers at this time would have bought their movements and their cases from abroad, from Switzerland in particular in the case of watches, and then put their own dials on them so that they could print their names on it. And this watch is solid sterling silver, and it is hallmarked as a London import for 1928, so it's coming up for 100 years old now. Acme was a trademarked name for the jewellers H. Samuel, and it did relate to their imported Swiss watches. So you know you're getting a very, very nice, reasonably high quality movement. The hands, if you catch the light in them, you can see that they are blued steel, including the sub-seconds hand. So I'm fairly sure that this is all original, because it's quite unusual to find all the hands made of the same material, because the sub-second normally fails first and gets replaced by something else. These are called spade and whip hands because of their shape. The chain is also solid silver, and you can actually see each individual link is separately hallmarked. The decorative pendant here is known as a clawed foot. They're quite unusual, but I have seen one or two around before, and the clawed foot is clutching a ball of amber. Now over time the amber will go dull and a bit cloudy, and all you need to do is take a piece of kitchen cloth, a dab of olive oil, and just wipe it over the amber and buff it off, and it will be as good as new. So to wind the watch, you have this is called an onion crown because it looks like an onion. Just press down slightly just to ensure it's in the right position, and you turn it to wind it. If you feel it's starting to tighten, then just stop winding. It's best not to wind it fully, and it should still go for well over 24 hours, probably more like 30 at the very least. And to set the hands, you pull out the crown, and you can move the hands backwards or forwards on this watch, and then just reset it by pushing the crown back in. You've got a nice engine turned back. This is called a cartouche with a garter surround. You sometimes find people have their initials engraved there. If you gently prise open the back, you've got your hallmarks there for sterling silver, solid sterling silver, 1928 London import. So as I said, this was manufactured in Switzerland, the case and the movement, and imported into London for onward selling by H. Samuel. Right, gently lever open the dust cover. I've not seen this before, but you have a brass second dust cover, which is held in place by a C-clip. If you want to have a look at the movement, have to bear with me. Okay. It's quite tricky to get to, so I wouldn't recommend doing this often. But there you go, there's the movement. It has an alloy hairspring, and that was an early effort to reduce magnetism in watches. Watches don't like magnetic fields, and this was designed to sort of counteract that. And you put it back just by locating this little hole here, and that needs to go onto that little stub there. And the C-clip has a little screw there that needs to be top side, not the other way, and that just fits over this other hole there. There you go, that's now secure. Over time, because this is silver, silver likes to be handled, and it keeps its shine nicely when it is handled. This is obviously unlikely to be a watch that you're going to be wearing every day. So over time, the silver will go dark grey. That's perfectly normal. That's just a patina. But it needs to be polished if you want it to look nice again. And so I've got you some of these Cape Cod. They're all the people online speak very highly of these. I've used them myself. You just need to cut off a little bit of the cloth. You don't need to use the whole cloth, and just gently wipe over the silver, and that will restore its shine. So there you are. I hope you enjoy it.